Last night, I woke up to the familiar weight of my partner's arm draped over me, only, when I turned to face him, his eyes caught the moonlight in a way I had never seen before. It wasn't just the color or shape, something deeper, colder, stared back at me. I tried to convince myself it was just a trick of the shadows, but even now, as I record this, I can still feel the chill crawling up my spine. If you've ever wondered what it's like to sleep beside something you can't quite recognize, stay with me, because what I discovered next has me questioning reality itself. We've been backpacking through the remote forests of northern Maine, miles from the nearest cell tower, living off-grid as a little romantic escape. On the second night, after a day of hiking, he seemed unusually quiet. He barely touched his food, and when he finally spoke, his voice sounded hollow, echoing back at me from the dark. I thought maybe he was just exhausted, but every time I looked at him, those eyes, void and unblinking, made me feel like I was sharing my tent with a stranger. The next morning, I found him standing at the edge of a clearing, staring into the dense, misty woods. His eyes were pitch black, like the surface of a frozen lake at midnight. When I called his name, he turned slowly, a thin smile stretching across his face, but his expression never touched those bottomless eyes. I tried to back away, but my legs wouldn't move. It was as if the cold in his gaze had rooted me to the spot. Then he spoke in a voice that was not his own, whispering words I couldn't understand, until I realized they were the same ones I'd heard in my recurring nightmares since childhood. He reached out, and as his hand grazed mine, an icy numbness crept through my arm. I understood then, whatever had taken his eyes wasn't done with him. And as the world around me faded into black, I saw my own reflection in his gaze, empty, endless, and utterly lost.